Hey folks, welcome back to Adamantics, the place where we escape reality and dive into holiday movies that may or may not emotionally damage us. Today we're watching I'll Be Home for Christmas, because unfortunately, I won't be. By the time you're watching this, I'm already on an island either vibing hard or puking my brains out. Or maybe I'll just be sad in bed all day, who knows. Somehow I've never even heard of this movie in my life, but it's a classic for some people. That's crazy. But let me know in the comments, did you grow up watching this? Like, is it actually a Christmas classic or did nostalgia just fool everyone? I'd love to hear it. So kick back, relax, grab some chestnuts, subscribe, and let's see if it actually deserves to be called a classic. I don't know if this movie started off strong or if I'm just slow as hell, but a lot happened and I'm not exactly sure how to put it. Jake here is giving me strong Van Wilder vibes, but this movie came out first, so in case you didn't see it. And I don't know if he's simping for Ali here or if they're together. You know, Ali, the bookworm, the nerdy girl who somehow still looks like this.
2 tickets to Cabo San Lucas, Christmas on the beach.
Amazing.
Well, don't be too excited now. Jake doesn't seem to care much about Christmas, but Ali is the complete opposite. So my kind of woman.
I just thought we could have some fun this Christmas.
No, you just thought that you could have some fun.
Ooh. Ah. Frick.
What about your dad and your sister and Carolyn?
You know, bringing up my dad's new wife just drains me of all my Christmas spirit.
Ah, now everything is starting to make sense. Okay. Jake's dad calls him anyway because Jake switched his return ticket from New York to Cabo and he found out about it.
I haven't been home for the holidays since Mom died. I think it's time that we become a family again.
Wait, when did Mom die? I don't really give him wrong for not coming home, especially if Dad has a new woman already. So Dad uses the only method he knows on a teenager.
Money!
Specifically, giving him his Porsche. Not a bad deal, actually.
6 o'clock, not 1 minute past, you understand?
Yes, sir.
He's not gonna make it. But Dad seems insanely happy that Jake is coming home. That kinda hurts a bit. Jake tells Ali he traded back the tickets and invites her home with him for Christmas. But he didn't tell her about the car for some reason. Like, doggy, come on. Actually, he lied about the reason he's going home. So she's definitely gonna be upset when she finds out.
So you want to come over and help me pack?
Is that code for something? I don't know things about girls. Anyways, I didn't mention Jake's operation at the college with helping these jocks because I didn't think it would be relevant, but it might just be. Jake was supposed to give them the answers for a test, but this douche named Eddie saw them and stopped the whole thing. So now Jake is in trouble with the jocks.
God.
What the frick? Was stranding him warranted? Ow! What the heck? Points for creativity. Come on, man. Does Ali even know Jake as a person? Does she really think he'd bail on her? Come on. And she's going with Eddie wherever they're going. I don't like Ali anymore.
If you say too many stupid things like that, I'll have to slug you. If you say anything nasty about Jake, I'll have to slug you. If you try to feel me up...
Okay, maybe she isn't that bad. But does she really have to go with Eddie? Well, at least Jake finds a landmark of some sort. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's Allie. You got the machine. You know the...
Allie, it's me. Listen, I am so sorry.
Oh my god. Old school technology, folks. So Jake tries calling home instead to ask his dad for money. But Dad is basically fed up of hearing all his excuses. So he's screwed. Thankfully, this nice old lady offered to give him a ride with her and her girls, because they're heading to Vegas for something. I didn't really see the need for him to be putting on a show though, because she was already willing, you know?
Get out of here, you! And take your beard with ya!
Yeah, I don't really understand what happened here. At least Ali got the short message Jake sent. Desert Santa buzzard tumbleweed. Yeah.
Allie?
Oh, this is awkward. Frick. What the frick? Eddie just guns it out of there. Oh my god. Poor Jake, man, come on. And he doesn't have much luck with hitching another ride. He really should have held in his puke with the grands. The next day he tries again, only to almost get run over by a guy who, for some reason, couldn't just stop to put together his sandwich. But at least he got himself a ride.
Not even the corn had such big ears.
What the f***?
If she somehow ends up liking Eddie, I'm rioting. How Eddie and Ali managed to just be passing Jake will forever be a mystery to me. They had all evening yesterday, plus this morning to be so much further ahead. Plus Eddie was gunning it to get away from Jake.
Are you saying that's Mrs. Claus in that car? Mrs. Claus stepping out on Santa, letting some other guy down the chimney?
I'm almost certain this guy is permanently stoned. While trying to catch up to Eddie and Ali, a cop car happens to see them speeding, because of course it does. But my boy manages to BS his way out of that situation by saying they're heading to the next town to the children's hospital. Things would have been horrendous if they saw what was in the back of that truck, because apparently all the goods were stolen.
My shift ends in a few minutes. Why don't you follow me? I'll get you there in no time.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Maybe they should have just been arrested.
Please stay in the car, please stay in the car, please stay in the car. Guess he couldn't hear you.
Nolan is a gem. So now they have to see this thing through. And you know what? I'm enjoying every moment of this. After hearing how the last boy doesn't have a family anymore, it puts everyone in their fields and they all call home. But Jake's dad and sis went out, so he has to talk to this woman. Crazy. Nolan was so moved by his new perspective on life that he decided he's heading home for Christmas. AKA Jake is stranded again. Thankfully, the officer wants Jake, as Santa Claus, to talk to his ex to get back with him. It's an insanely strange request, but at least he got another ride.
I stayed out at Smitty's till 3 one morning
Doesn't seem so bad.
with an old girlfriend.
What? Oh my god. She has every right not to forgive him. Oh god. But Jake accepts under the condition that if he can't get the cop's ex to forgive him, he buys a bus ticket for Jake to New York.
So what do you want me to tell her?
That if she doesn't come home, I'll die.
Good. Die.
I like her. Wait, she's stressing over a kiss? I know it would still hurt, but at least it wasn't more, you know?
You know, I'm sure it was a friendly kiss, right? Like brother-sister.
There was tongue.
There was not!
Oh my god. Oh, I'm enjoying this movie too much. So Jake does the only thing he can do in this situation. Open up and try to relate to her. Wait, his dad remarried only after 10 months since his mom died? That's kind of messed up. Come on. That is very messed up. Either he really didn't like the mom anymore, or that's a serious rebound. But like, he got remarried in 10 months. He'd have to be seeing her 10 months before that. Come on!
You know what? I've got a job to do.
He was almost getting through to her too. Jake is pretty quick on his feet though, I'm not gonna lie. Having the cop serenade her actually worked. I respect Jake, but that situation is kinda messed up. I really hope my guy doesn't do that garbage again.
Here's a couple now. I hope you kids know where you're standing.
Well, it looks like we're rioting today. Jake is better off without her anyway. That one definitely hurt. Jake manages to fool a whole busload of people to make a pit stop to wherever they are. Oh god. Oh my god. Forget her, Jake. She's definitely not worth it. The movie wants to play off this whole thing as a joke now. I saw her moving for that kiss. And now you're seeing it too. Tell me I'm overreacting. I'll wait.
I want to know where my girlfriend is.
Jake definitely is. You don't do that, Jake. Come on. But my boy sneaks in anyway. My guy, you do not want this pain.
I saw you kissing her on TV, you dirtbag.
He got me under the mistletoe for 2 seconds. Big deal.
I am upset.
Flashback.
Wait, she's stressing over a kiss? I know it would still hurt, but at least it wasn't more, you know?
End of flashback.
Is that why they put that scene in? I feel used.
I'm tired, I'm hungry, I stink, and because of you, I'm not gonna be home by 6 o'clock tonight.
Why do you have to be home by 6 o'clock?
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh my god, I'm experiencing way too much emotions in one moment. Can we slow down, please? Yeah, I don't know why everyone is so allergic to honesty. Honesty stings a bit now, but it saves a whole lot of stinging later down the road. Sounds like a way better trade-off to me, you know? Wow, Ali can just take Jake's spot on the bus? Well, alright then. At least she didn't stick with Eddie, which I'm still upset. So Jake hitches a ride with Eddie, and they seem to be hitting it off. The frick?
I would have never thought I'd ever help you out. After that massacre, I just wouldn't be human.
Eddie is our bro's bro. Men understand each other.
Alright, now get home in time to get the Porsche. He'll drive it back to school in January. Figure out how to get Allie back. Everything's gonna be great.
Thanks, Edman.
Oh my god. Jake needs to learn to shut up sometimes. Yeah, so Eddie kicks him out. And he almost had it. Come on. How convenient there's a Santa costume 5K race happening right where Jake was kicked out. It looks like fun, to be honest. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting him to actually take part in it, but there's a $1,000 prize, so that's right up his alley. And he manages to win? Wow, I'm impressed. But the guy who paid for him was just standing there waiting while he picked up his hat, so I call foul.
He also donates his entire winnings every year to buy turkeys for people who can't afford them.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Yeah, time to give that mayor the money back. You didn't even win it fairly. Come on. Oh, so today is Christmas Eve. Well, at least now we know he isn't gonna make it.
If I went to a ticket agent right now and bought you a plane ticket home, you'd make it in time for Christmas, right?
Ah. The beauty of Christmas, everybody. Frick. But my boy doesn't have ID to claim the ticket. So that was a complete waste. And he somehow manages to sneak into the dog's cage and onto the plane with nobody noticing. Yeah, okay movie. Wow, well this is the part where he'd be detained, but I'll allow it.
Even a bribe couldn't get him home.
Ah! Come on movie, frick me boy. Nobody wants to give Jake a ride, so naturally he just hops onto the roof of a car. He's really desperate for that car. It only gets him so far, but luckily he comes across a parade. Everything is just happening today, right now, at the same time. Come on, is he really gonna steal it? Frick. How long do we have left? 7 minutes. He has 7 minutes to get home.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow, is he giving up the car for the girl? Sucker. So I think it's safe to say my boy learned his lesson. Don't lie to your woman, you absolute fool.
It's a real kiss.
Wow. Holy moly. I'm still upset about that whole Eddie thing. I need to calm down. My boy makes it with 1 minute to spare, but he decides to wait just until after 6. And it only took his girlfriend getting mad at him for lying. Dad, for the most part, is a good dad. He still wanted to give Jake the Porsche. But Jake refused and actually embraced, whatever her name was. So they all take a ride with the parade sleigh, and they live happily ever after. And that's the movie. That was actually pretty good. This is honestly all I need from my Christmas movies. A likable enough character who was still flawed. We knew enough to root for him, even though it was a selfish motivation. But who wouldn't want a Porsche? Come on. bribe me like that anytime. But Jake learned his lesson. Family is most important around the holidays, even new members. I would have liked for Jake to open up to Ali specifically instead of this random lady, but that's okay, at least he acknowledged it. It was simple, campy, cheesy, but most importantly, it was a classic, wholesome Christmas movie. How did I manage to never hear of this?
The world may never know.
But this one will definitely get rewatched around the holidays. If you enjoyed this video, check out another one of mine right here. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and Merry Christmas!